The U.S. Commerce Department may now soon scale back restrictions on Huawei Technologies. This is a likely possibility after China's largest technology company and scores of its affiliates around were blacklisted. The blacklisting will curtail Huawei's access to critical U.S. suppliers. A spokesperson for the Commerce Department has said that it is considering temporary licenses for the Chinese company's existing clients. These potential licenses would allow Huawei to buy American parts for existing contracts while keeping a ban on parts for new products in place. U.S. suppliers will need separate licenses to do new business with Huawei. Now, this temporary general license will last for about 90 days. Out of $70 billion Huawei spent on buying components last year, around $11 billion went to U.S. firms, including Qualcomm, Intel and Micron Technology. The U.S. believes that Huawei's smartphones and network equipment could be used by China to spy on Americans. Huawei has repeatedly denied those allegations. The latest move comes as China strikes a more aggressive tone in its trade war with the United States. Staying with the U.S., lawmakers in Missouri have passed a bill prohibiting women from seeking an abortion after the 8th week of pregnancy. Under the new law, abortion after the 8th week can only be allowed in cases of medical emergencies.
Let's just say someone goes out and they have, or they're raped or they're sexually assaulted one night after a college party. Because most of my rapes were not the gentleman jumping out of the bushes that nobody had ever met. That was 1 or 2 times out of 100. Most of them were date rapes or consensual rapes, which were all terrible. But I'd sat in court when juries would struggle with those type of situations where it was a he said, she said, and they would find the person not guilty.
Missouri is the second U.S. state to pass an anti-abortion law this week. The bill will be signed into law by Missouri's Republican governor.
We'll sign the bill as it presented to me. Because I'm the governor of the state of Missouri, and that's what I do. And if this legislature send a bill to me, I'm going to sign it.
Now, the state of Alabama passed a law on Wednesday enacting the most restrictive abortion laws in the United States. Alabama has banned abortion altogether. Women can only undergo an abortion in cases of medical emergencies. Similar abortion laws have been proposed in more than a dozen other American states. This comes as the Republican-controlled U.S. legislatures push to restrict the rights of women to terminate pregnancies. There is also a renewed effort to roll back a landmark American Supreme Court decision which legalized abortion nationwide in 1973. This move has been emboldened by 2 of Trump's judicial appointments, which have given conservatives a solid majority in the judiciary. The religious conservatives believe that fetuses too should have their rights, but activists say that these new anti-abortion laws infringe on the rights of women. The U.S. has seen a sharp decline in the number of abortions, and this fresh life versus choice debate coincides with the run-up to the 2020 U.S. presidential election.